Donate blood. There's going to be a blood drive going on. Are you going to let your loved one die just because you don't accept blood? These sentences are common and widely used by a lot of people. But a lot of people do not even know the true and very sad drawbacks due to blood transfusions, less the effective and safe bloodless transfusion alternative. That's what my topic is. Bloodless transfusion alternatives. In the magazine Techniques of Blood Transfusion of 1982, that was in 1982, addresses some associated transfusion diseases, such as syphilis, malaria. There's this African sleeping disease, which is the Chagas disease, typhus, measles, and various more. So I'll first analyze the problem of this blood transfusion. The problem, viral infections. Viral infections is widespread and really common in the usage of blood transfusions. In the DVD Transfusion Alternatives of 2004, Professor Spahn noted that such as HIV, hepatitis B or C is really common in the usage of blood transfusions. Also, there's another professor at the State University of New York in the DVD, he said a question. He said, will existing viruses mutate and create more diseases and produce more illnesses? He said there is no reason to believe they will not. Therefore, if no precautionary steps are made, diseases will worsen. Second, suppressive state. This is, like I mentioned under the term, is more recurrences of illness and more, even tremors due to the blood transfusion. There was an example in the Journal of Nutrition and Environmental Science of September of 2007 of a 52-year-old man who had blood transfusions. It mentioned that he had 2 rounds of this immunosuppressive state. It mentioned that by the week 2, he was improving of his energy. But by the week 5, his hemoglobin was able to stabilize. But after 2 months, he was able to return home, but still with some treatment and some therapy. But after 8 months, he was weaned from blood transfusions. As we see, blood transfusions may stimulate the blood production during a surgery, but it can arise a lot of complications. Now, the causes of this. The cause is because it's mainly the bacterial contamination. As we see, there's a wide variety of people in the United States and also in other countries. Increases the probability of different types of bacterial diseases. In the editorial Transfusion of July 2005, it mentioned also how it affected the pulmonary, a lot of pulmonary illnesses. So it also mentioned bacterial diseases, allergic reactions, and a lot more because of this bacterial contamination. Second is the human error. Human error is most likely and surprisingly the main cause of all these of this problem. In the article, Transfusion Medicine of October of 2007, it mentioned that error is a direct reflection of efficiency. There was a study to analyze the different types of errors, to classify them, and it mentioned that 55 were clerical, 44 were technical, but in spite of all of these, if you enter into surgery and you accept blood transfusion, you have more than 90% chance of having a complication because of human error. Well, now we already analyzed the problem and the cause, but now the solution. Alternatives. Here are the 3 different types of alternatives: hemodilution, self-saver, and EPO, which is a natural substance. Let's first analyze hemodilution. As we see during the surgery, they extract you by your genuine blood. They take away blood prior to the surgery. They substitute it with fluids, and during the surgery, you lose blood, obviously, but it's diluted blood, not concentrated blood. After the surgery, they put you back your genuine blood. So the blood lost by the surgeon is not lost by you. Second is the self-saver, which is a very efficient and practical machine. If you don't like the hemodilution, during the surgery, any lost blood is extracted and sucked. Thus, the machine will filter it, they will refine it, and they will clean it as you see the process. And after, it will insert it back into you during the surgery. So you won't have to use blood transfusion, so the cell saver. Last is EPO. EPO is a natural substance or a hormone. They use it prior to the surgery, and this is incredible. It stimulates your blood cells exponentially. If you don't use it, well, you're going to have your natural amount of blood supply. But thanks to this natural substance, you're able to, stimulate your blood production. And you could even use the other alternatives. Well, in this magazine, what I have with me, it talks about the bloodless surgery. And it gives, and hopefully after this, as we analyze this, you'll be able to agree with this paragraph. Based on proven assurances and safer, more efficient, and more effective operations, one fact stands out. Today, the trend is toward bloodless surgery. Certainly seems headed in the right direction. And we could thank this, we could thank a drop note to Jehovah's Witnesses. Because thanks to their faith, they have developed techniques that have been able to conserve red blood cells and reduce blood loss during an operation. If you want more information on alternatives, go to watchtower.org/medical.